retrospect, it's only logical that we eventually would find ourselves behind the wheel of a nearly $70,000 Hyundai. Loosely following the blueprint used by the trio of Japanese manufacturers that launched upscale divisions in the late 20th century, Hyundai's newly minted Genesis is meant to put a little space between its sub-market offerings and the value-oriented fare it built its name on. Morphing the model name of its Hyundai Genesis coupe and sedan into a standalone brand also creates a place in which to move loyal customers as their income and tastes permit more upscale pursuits. With the G90 standing as the new brand's top offering, we secured one for a 40,000-mile long-term test. Hyundai has a reputation for tilting the feature-content-to-price ratio in favor of the consumer, and its upscale Genesis division follows that formula. If you get a kick out of optioning a vehicle to the $100,000 mark, turn your attention elsewhere. For a segment reasonable $69,050 base price, our G90 includes all the modern conveniences and then some: Napa leather upholstered, heated and cooled, multi-adjustable front seats, 22-way driver, 16-way passenger, a leather-covered dash, steering wheel, and door panels with real wood accents, acoustic laminated glass, rear side window and backlight sunshades, a head-up display, adaptive cruise control with stop-and-go capability, a 12.3-inch infotainment screen, and a 17-speaker lexicon audio system, just to name the highlights. The only way to inflate the G90 Premium's sticker is to add $2,500 for Hyundai's track all-wheel drive. Or one can step up to the ultimate trim, which costs an additional $1,600 and replaces the Premium's 365-horsepower twin-turbo 3.3-litre V6 with a 420-horsepower naturally aspirated 5.0-litre V8 and again offers all-wheel drive for $2,500. While $1,600 for 55 ponies may seem like a bargain, the grunt portion of the deal isn't as convincing. Whereas all 376 lb-ft of the turbo V6's torque is on the job as soon as 1,300 revolutions per minute, the V8's 383 lb-ft don't punch in fully until 5,000 revolutions per minute. Matched with an 8-speed automatic transmission, our V6 G90 seems to have hit the sweet spot. Early logbook entries agree that the combo pulls hard, shifts precisely, and sounds good doing so. Our initial assessments of the G90's powertrain were confirmed at the test track, where it laid down a respectable 5.2 second 0 to 60 mph time and scooted through the quarter mile in 13.8 seconds. Braking from 70 miles per hour consumed 182 feet. As for rolling stock, our Patagonia Blue G90 arrived sporting a quartet of heft-looking 19-inch chrome aluminium wheels wrapped in Continental Conti Pro contact tires. The multi-link front and rear suspensions utilize adaptive dampers, with mixed results. While the ride is supple, the handling and body movements can get a bit sloppy. We can think of several competitors that better manage the rider-handling comfort equation, although the G90 never pretends to be anything but a competent luxury barge. Daily driver, considering the G90's cavernous and well-appointed interior, it's only natural that the car would get the nod from those with a lot of highway miles to cover. Less than a week after arriving, the G90 was pressed into service to transport staffers to Virginia International Raceway for our annual lighting lap competition. Barely 2 weeks after its return, Associate Online editor Joseph Caparella climbed behind the wheel for a run to North Carolina, reporting an indicated 27 miles per gallon for portions of the trip. In between highway jaunts, the G90's enormous back seat, which is wide enough for 3 people even if they aren't particularly friendly, makes it a top choice for lunch runs. Our overall fuel economy to date is 23 miles per gallon, which falls on the sweet side of its 20 miles per gallon combined EPA rating. Although we have accumulated fewer than 5,000 miles at this point, we are encouraged by the G90's rock-solid reliability, coddling interior, and hushed ride. We'll see how this story develops over the next 35,000 miles.
One.